Y'all ever pondered the question of where us indigenous Americans got our so-called ghetto black names? Well, let me explain to you, and let me also tell you why retaining these so-called ghetto names is so important to us. Names are indicative to a person's culture. For example, if I told you a person's name was Mark, Henry, Luke, James, or Sarah, you would know that that person had some type of Anglo-Saxon cultural background. Or just like if I told you a person's name was Juan, Carlos, Jose, Alejandro, you would expect for that person to have a Latin background, right? So just like their names indicate their cultural background, the same should be expected of us indigenous Americans and our names. Even though our names are highly demonized, they show our connection to this land. And they only demonize these names to try to sever our connection to this land, using their word magic. By erasing a person's name is the easiest way to erase their culture. If we were from Africa, we would have names that indicate such. Names like Mbatu. But we don't. We got names that indicate that we are indigenous Americans and that we are from America. Our names are the names of our ancient ancestors. For example, if I told you a person's name was Aisha, Tylasia, Raekwon, Montez, Shaquana, you will automatically know that that person is an indigenous black American. Our names are totally unique to us. Even our nicknames are a subconscious attempt to break the shackles and reconnect us to this land. Names like Junebug, Catman, Black, Frog, Cobra. These are all names that are common nicknames within the black community, and it represents how we used to identify ourselves back in ancient times before we had European names. See, before we had European names, we didn't have first and last names, but we had descriptive names like Sitting Bull or Big Eye. And we see those same ideals today in the indigenous black American community through our nicknames. We have subconsciously recreated the names of our ancestors collectively through the ether. It's not like we had a meeting and said, hey, all of us, let's name our daughters Aisha. Our names are totally unique to us in America, just like John is unique to Europe. The reason they demonize and derogatize our culture is to disconnect us from this land and to hide our true identity as indigenous Americans. So remember, we define words. Words do not define us. We give words power. Don't let them cut us off from the only culture that's unique to this land, the indigenous American culture. Peace out.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.